And welcome back to Facts or Frauds. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, you're subscribed, and ring that bell for notifications for the next time premiere video. You can meet the live chat with everyone else and leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think. Now, you remember that new sovereign citizen couple I introduced you to? You know, they tried to do the Franken mail thing and then got pulled over in Ohio and the driver got arrested. Well, let's do an update on that situation, shall we?
Flashback.
We're sending that we were wanted to send a Franken mail under Title 39 of the United States Code.
You can't do that. Franken mail is only for Congress, congressional.
That's not true.
I'm not going to argue with you because I don't know.
Well, I'm going to be sending you a notice.
You know what? You know what? You just made the list.
This is bull.
Would you? I'll be glad to.
Coming out of the car.
Sir, you're doing this again. Well.
End of flashback.
Alright, so what's going on these days with them?
Here you go, sir. This is a notice to you of violating your constitutional oath and following unjust laws and involuntary servitude. Thank you very much. Can I have your name and badge number?
Medina. That funky cold Medina.
Pardon me?
Medina.
Medina?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that your first name?
That's my last name.
What is your name?
I am the great Cornholio.
I told you it's my name.
What's your badge number?
I don't have a badge number, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Alright, so you gave a piece of paper to the guard at the courthouse. Yeah, that'll help your situation. What do you got next?
I am calling the Crawford County Jail or the Crawford County Sheriffs in Ohio with regard to Greg of the Snyder clan, who is being falsely imprisoned in their jail.
Who'd you talking about?
Sheriff's office.
Hello. I'm calling in regard to Greg of the Snyder clan, who's being held in the Crawford County Jail unlawfully. Reserving all of my rights, I am placing you on lawful notice, and notice to you is notice to your principal and agents, that I may have viewed the videos of Greg being assaulted and kidnapped by agents who were clearly acting under color of law, and outside of any lawful authority, as I am learned in the law, and know that traffic acts only apply to commerce, and Greg was clearly not operating in commerce upon the road.
Alright, here. This is to notify you, your principal, guidance counselor, whoever, agents, those two, yeah. Listen, there's a difference between traveling and driving. Got it? There is a difference. Driving typically refers to a person who is operating a vehicle that travels from one location to another. Traveling often refers to moving in a vehicle as passengers, not the driver. Got that part?
And he clearly stated to the alleged officers, who immediately trespassed through his car window, unlocking and opening his door, and proceeded to threaten and intimidate Greg and his family into compliance without properly identifying themselves or any warrant or lawful authority. Greg attempted to inform them and armed men that he was merely traveling as a free man with his family on vacation and not acting in commerce nor subject to commercial law. But the alleged officers apparently have not been trained in the de jure law of the land and are acting under commercial legislation, which does not apply to free sovereign people. Badges are not a proper identification. Neither is pointing to your vehicle a proper way of identifying oneself.
Okay, please, just do some research and do some reading. It'll really help you, I promise. Because broadly speaking, law enforcement officers do not have a legal duty to disclose either their identity or their agencies of affiliation. That's just by law. Now, some departments have policies, and that's fine. But broadly speaking, they don't have to. Get that through your head.
I've also been informed that Greg is being held under false arrest and fraudulent charges of resisting or not complying when he had no obligation to comply, even though he has stated several times he would comply under threat and duress as soon as the men identified themselves. Said alleged officers also used their emergency overhead lights when there was no clear or stated emergency, which I know to be fraudulently acting under Emergency Banking Act of 1933 and Emergency Executive War Powers and martial rule in a time of peace with no declared war at hand. The $100,000 bond amount you have placed him on is extortion and revenue piracy. It is fraud and it is void. Greg has no prior offenses. He clearly tried to comply with you under threat and duress, which voids all of your presumed authority to have even stopped him in the first place. We people will be watching. We will be posting these videos to the four corners to expose this fraud, and please take this as a warning that you are being charged at this time for Title 18 person impersonating under color of law offenses, kidnapping, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, false imprisonment, extortion, and fraud, along with cruel and unusual punishment and inhumane treatment of an imprisoned and free man placed in bondage.
No.
He has been held for over a week unlawfully, and please find yourself noticed now by me that you will be charged $50,000 of lawful silver coin for each 24-hour period that he is held against his will and consent.
I'll sue you. I'll take all your money.
All who are aiding in his and aiding and abetting in his capture and imprisonment will be held for crimes of extortion, and you will be held liable and accountable as men and women in your private capacity without immunities for dishonor of your constitutional oaths, breach of your fiduciary duties, and acting under admiralty. This is committing piracy on the high seas.
So where did these dummies get these dumb ideas? The same place that wants you to believe your miserable aunt and closeted uncle are actually happy. The internet.
I further place you on notice and demand that you hereby free Greg at once and remove any and all fraudulent charges and expunge this matter from your record immediately. Thank you.
You can't fix stupid.
And once again, thanks for hanging out with us on Facts or Frauds. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, you're subscribed, and ring that bell for notifications so the next time I premiere a video you can be in a live chat with everyone else and leave a comment in the comment section, tell me what you think. And a huge shout out to our channel members Kingley09, Robert Morley, Bandon, Andy, Led Zeppelin World Girl 73, Chris Kelling, Goddess of Truth, Pedro Whack-A-Mole, AZ Jeepgirl, ArchAnglAzreal, Grendel S Rage, Loyal American, and Shawn OldFart. If you'd like to become a member, just click on that join button right next to subscribe, or click on the link in the description. Wanìshi. Thank you. I appreciate you all. If you're still watching and you're not subscribed yet, why not give it a try? Do all the YouTube-y stuff, click on the like button, subscribe, ring that bell, share it around, and I'll see you soon. Wanìshi. Thank you.